Hi. Web development usually requires access to a computer or a laptop, in which one can install various required software programs to learn and practice web technologies. But it does not necessarily mean that if one does not have a laptop, one cannot learn how to code. In this video, we will debug this myth and you will see how you can learn to write code even if you do not have a computer. For this, you need basically three things, that is, a mobile phone, working internet connection, and the most important thing, the desire to learn. So let us first have a look at all the web technologies which you are going to learn in this training. We have HTML, CSS, Bootstrap, DBMS, PHP, JavaScript, and React. Now, to practice these web technologies on mobile, you need to install the SPCK code editor, PHP editor, and a web server application from the Play Store. Let us first install the SPCK code editor. Open the Play Store and enter SPCK code editor in the search bar. Click on the application and then click on install. Depending on your internet bandwidth, installation might take some time, so please wait patiently. Once the installation is complete, open the SPCK code editor by clicking its icon from the home screen, which will open the application, and this is the first screen you will see. SPCK code editor will help you practice these 5 web technologies, that is HTML, CSS, Bootstrap, JavaScript, and React, that you will be learning in this training. However, in this video, you will see how to write and execute HTML on your mobile. In the home screen of the SPCK code editor, you will see some default tabs which we are not concerned about. You need to click on the 3 horizontal lines, that is the hamburger icon, which will open a few options. Here, you will see a few options like projects, files, find, and settings. Click on the projects icon. Here also you will see a few options. Just click on the plus icon and select the new project option. Now, select the HTML plus Bootstrap 5 option and this will create a new project. Now, if you open this project, you will see some default files, that is a default res folder, bootstrap.min.css, chartist.min.css, index.html, and license.md file. Click on the index.html file. Here, it has some default code. If you click on this green color play or run button, it will execute the HTML code and will show you the output like this. To again go back to the code, click on these 3 dots here and select exit. Now, as we don't need this code and will write our own custom HTML codes, we can either delete the contents of this file or we can delete the entire file. Let me show you both the ways. To delete the contents of the file, we need to first select all the content. And for this, click on the cascading windows like icon at the bottom of the screen. This will select a certain area of the code. Now, click on the 4 horizontal lines. This will select the entire code and click on the scissors icon and delete button from the keyboard to delete the code. Another way is to open the hamburger menu. Click on the 3 dots next to the file and select delete. The next step is to create an HTML file inside the res folder. Again, click on the 3 dots and create a new file named index.html. If we look at this default file, you have some default code already written. Now, this is the beauty of using a code editor on mobile. We get some default HTML code which is basically the structure of an HTML code. This is pretty convenient as we don't have to write the code from scratch. So let me show you how to write code using this editor. At the bottom of the screen, we can see some default writing options being displayed. Well, these options make writing code super easy. Let us first give this page a title. Say sample page. Now inside the body tag, let me add h1 heading. Please look carefully at how using these custom buttons below, I'm able to enter the code. So let us run the code. To do this, click on this run button in the top right corner. There we go. The code is running. So this is how we can execute HTML codes using this editor. But before we end this video, I would say coding in mobile might become challenging at certain times. And you may have to find solutions or ways around on your own. For example, Writing a code using a computer or a laptop is easy as you have a separate keyboard that helps you to write the code efficiently and easily. But if you type a code using mobile, things might become a bit overwhelming as the screen size is small. Also, the keyboard is small in a mobile and you have to shuffle across the keys a lot of times to enter your code. One more thing, like we have said earlier, it is not possible to debug a code using inspect element on mobile. Right now, we won't dive into this statement. You will understand what we mean by this as you progress along in this training. Just remember the saying, where there is a will, there's a way. So don't panic at any time. Take your time to understand things and eventually everything will work out. All the best and happy coding.